You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Do it again now. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Hey, hey, hey!
David!
Neil, you great oaf! What are you doing springing up on David like a jack-in-the-box?
I didn't. Less of the insults, please.
Neil, if you're insulted by that, then I suggest you grow a thicker skin like David. You know, I was once stranded in the desert for 3 whole days with nothing but an empty crisp packet. Yeah, I was able to form condensation on the inside of the packet to get negligible amounts of hydration, plus the water tasted like prawn cocktail, which was rather off-putting, but we do what we have to do. Anyway, the sun was beating down on my naked body. Oh yeah, my clothes had been taken from my back. I was left for dead by a violent prisoner who'd escaped and mistaken me for one of the inmates that did him wrong, but I was just minding my own business, really. Anyway, the heat got absolutely unbearable, and I thought, my skin needs to be thicker to withstand such heat, so I grew one. I grew one.
David, that's one of the stupidest stories I've heard you tell, and that is saying something.
Neil, perhaps you should say nothing, because you clearly don't know what you're talking about any of the time. I told my story to Proclaimer, and it was most impressed and suggested that I write it in a book, at which point I mentioned my memoirs, and I might well have a customer for my literature, but the only problem is that Proclaimer is destitute, and in any case I'm in charge of its finances, so its money is all mine anyway.
David, if you're the Proclaimer's power of attorney, which I suspect you're not, that doesn't mean that their money is now your money.
Neil, I'm not listening to you. You make little to no sense, and it's a waste of my time. Now, I need you to get me a chocolate fountain, as I'm throwing a party for Dr. David and the PhDs to celebrate our partnership with Euroshopper.
Well, you can sort one yourself.
David hasn't the time to be sorting out things like that. He's got TV interviews, songs to write, studio sessions, books to write.
Well, you'll have to ask someone in the band then, won't you?
Absolutely not! No! They have enough on their plate learning the instrumental parts of David's songs. Been working on a few new tracks, actually, which will keep Moira Stewart, Carol Decker, Orville, Francis de la Torre, and Lake, out of Emerson, Lake and Palmer, very busy because they have very intricate clarinet, clapping, stylophone, recorder, and side drum parts, respectively. Let's see. There's David's Got His Eye on You. Yeah, which is just a blue-eyed soul number, really. Then I'm still writing the bridge for You're Clearly Not Over, David, which is a moderate tempo pop song. And then we're also working on Clap Your Hands for David, which is particularly involved for Carol Decker, as she's on clapping. So, as you can probably well imagine, the band are very busy and won't have time to buy a chocolate fountain. Besides, it's a surprise, as they've all worked so hard from David.
And does Orville like chocolate?
Does Orville like chocolate, he said. Good grief, of course Orville likes chocolate, you fool. Now, please toss me a chocolate fountain and stop being so difficult.
No, I will not.
Argue! You're like a little baby. Good grief. Listen here. David is the new face of Euroshopper, particularly the cola. But I want to muscle in on their brand as a whole, And I think that I could be the face of their 35 pence energy drink. So I'm setting up a meeting with the powers that be to see if I can't get in there and strike while the iron's hot. So I'm gonna need a silk chemisier and a navy suit. Could you pick me some up to try on, and then you can take the ones back I don't want and get your money back?
And what about the one that you do want, if you do want one? Who's paying for that?
What? Just stop putting obstacles in the way, Neil, and we can sort little matters out like that at a later date.
But we won't though, because you never have any money. And who's supposed to be paying for this chocolate fountain?
Well, I need you to tie a big ribbon around it and put a tag on it saying, to the PhDs. Love, David.
Right. But you're not paying for it.
No, it's from David. It can't be from you. They don't know who you are. Or if they do, they certainly don't respect you.
David, that's enough. I'm not going to be involved in any of this. I'm not going to help you at all.
You will help David. You absolutely will be helping David with all of this.
No, I'm off. And I will see you soon.
Yeah, you'll be back. I'll see you soon, you squirrel.
Squirrel?
You said it. Good grief. That boy. Good grief. Love, David.